We teach people how to treat us. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. We teach people how to treat us. This is something my mother had taught me a long time ago. Even if a person disagrees with you, or if they don't even like you, they still need to come to you correct, or don't come to you at all. You do not have to tolerate being mistreated or spoken to disrespectfully. We have a lot of people in our lives, whether it's family, friends, associates, co-workers, or even strangers. And some of these people bring love, peace, and happiness. And then there's the others that brings gossip, low self-esteem, and overall negativity. You allow these people to remain in your life, either out of a sense of loyalty, fear of being alone, or feeling like you can't even do better. Or worse yet, you can't recognize that this person is toxic for your life. I will give you 5 tips for either discussing with the person that is toxic and having them change, or removing the toxic person from your life. Tip number 1. In order to protect your peace, you must put yourself first. This can mean having a discussion with the toxic person and letting them know what you will or won't tolerate, or ending the relationship with the toxic person. Proverbs 4:23 states, above all else, guard your heart, for it's your wellspring of life. Protect your heart. Tip number 2. Stop letting toxic people make you feel guilty. Sometimes when you talk to the person that's toxic and you try to talk to them and let them know about the situation, they make you feel guilty about how you're seeing things, or suggesting that it's you and not them. That's one way the toxic people make you feel guilty. Just stop letting that happen. Tip number 3. Start seeing toxic people for who they are instead of what you want them to be. A lot of times we see toxic people like, okay, they're doing this now, but I'm sure if I show them a different way, they will change how they are, or they will grow more and won't act that way. It doesn't matter what excuse you give yourself about a toxic person. The matter is, it's their choice. And it's your choice to tell yourself whether you'll accept it or not. If you won't accept it, that's fine. Let them know. Otherwise, quit trying to make them something that they're not. Tip number 4. Stop letting a broken person break you. I just want that to sink in a little bit. Stop letting a broken person break you. That could be someone who is depressed for whatever situation is going on in their lives, and they have you, they're either talking about somebody or something negative, and they just suck you in, and then you're ending up having the same feelings, even though this wasn't a situation in your life. Other times, people that are depressed or unhappy with a certain situation, like misery loves company, they will definitely try to bring you down with them. Before you know it, you're sitting around the table and all you all are doing is gossiping, when really you just wanted to go out and have fun because it was a sunny day. Stop letting broken people break you. Tip number 5. If you decide to remain in a toxic relationship, then set some boundaries. Tell them what you would and what you would not accept. Let them know that this is it. You've noticed all of this stuff was going on. You notice how they make you feel. You're not happy. When you talk to them, You really should set boundaries if you're going to keep them in your lives, and tell them that they must change. If they don't change, that's fine. Then just rid them from your lives, because you deserve better, and you should not let a toxic person bring you down. If you're wondering how to recognize a toxic person or a toxic relationship, here's a few signs that helps you recognize them. The first one is they're self-absorbed or self-centered. When you try to discuss something about yourself, they eventually bring the conversation right back to them with no real conversation on what you first were discussing. Another way to recognize them is they show difficulty offering compassion to others. Like they'll say, well, that should have happened, or they put themselves in that situation. Another sign of a toxic relationship is when you're down, this person isn't around for support, or when you're achieving your goals and living your best life, this person can't bring themselves to be around you. You start to feel like you can't win in that relationship unless you're focusing on them and their problems. Other signs of toxic relationships is this person would rather listen to gossip than to rely on the person that you've shown them that you are. A toxic person has a tendency to create drama or conflict. Other signs you will notice is a toxic person will manipulate you with emotional abuse. You will notice when you're around them, you feel less than. These are signs that a relationship that you're in is toxic, but there's a whole host of other signs that you're in a toxic relationship or you know a toxic person. If any of these signs are familiar to you or you know a toxic person, comment down below and share with us. We would love to hear from you. And if you're interested in more videos like this, click like and subscribe. We would love to have you. Love you.